Now Maroulis bidding to become the first three-time Olympian for the United States in women's freestyle. But Jim, she's got to get through Jacarra Winchester, who's been a world champion before and was a Tokyo Olympian in a different weight class. But Maroulis doing what she did in the first round, and that's go right at Winchester.
Coming out with a very good single leg takedown and working for a turn. She made the first match this morning look easy with a pin at 241. And Jacarra Winchester is no pushover. She's a very strong competitor. Helen can make her third Olympic team with this win, which would be the first U.S. woman to compete in 3 Olympic Games.
Winchester from San Lorenzo, California, near Oakland, finished 5th in Tokyo at 53 kilograms. And Maroulis uber active here at the outset. No score in there. They'll break them, go back to the center. It was thought that Winchester, who's won a world title and a world silver in her career at another non-Olympic weight class, it was thought she was going to go back to that 53 kg weight class. Instead, she came here to 57. She ran through the challenge tournament to get to the final, but knowing you've got to meet Maroulis, one of the most accomplished female wrestlers in United States history.
That was a bold move, going up to wrestle Helen Maroulis. She made it work in the challenge tournament, but hasn't worked very well thus far in the first match and into the second match. Maroulis with a 2-0 lead.
Maroulis at the senior level, 9 world and Olympic medals combined. Been a fixture in leading the United States.
Jacarra doing a better job this match of controlling the positioning, controlling the ties, controlling the space. So I think this is going to be a little bit tougher for Helen than it was this morning. Nice shot by Jacarra. Good shot, and Helen sprawled, and Jacarra got onto the head, and much more activity, looking better. Making Helen work here, trying to drive her through the zone. If Helen stays up, she's trying to drive her through the zone, but Helen was grounded, but almost turned it to her advantage. Almost scored with that arm drag.
1:03 left to go, opening period. That initial takedown for Maroulis, still the difference maker at this point. Winchester went to college at Missouri Valley College from California, continuing to grow through. World silver last year, got her a semi-final pass for that round of the challenge tournament, and able to win a couple of times to push through here to this best-of-3 final. Maroulis been in this position of sitting out with all of the world and Olympic medals she's won, and that reward for earning an honor for the United States to have the chance to wait till the finals.
They give to Jacarra Winchester a passivity warning there. Doing a very good job of creating a lot of action, pulling the head, controlling the arm ties, movement. Helen not able to get set and get off of her shots at this point in the match. Warning her to not hold the fingers, blocking any offensive attempt Jacarra might be able to undertake.
So Helen Maroulis, 2-0 lead after 1 here against Jacarra Winchester. Maroulis and Winchester have been Olympians. Amit Allure seems destined to be one for the United States. The 20-year-old already racked up multiple world titles at the top senior level as a teenager and is en route potentially to earn a trip to Paris. We'll see her coming up. Both of these athletes on the mat, Winchester and Maroulis, they've worked through injury in their career. Knee ligament meniscus for Winchester. It cost her a chance to compete in 2016. And for Helen Maroulis, there's been a myriad of troubles. Concussion issues, shoulder surgery, knee trouble, contemplated retirement, still competing and winning. In fact, at the last trials, she works on the edge to score again and advance the lead, Jim. She did so without telling anybody. She had torn a knee ligament 2.5 weeks before the trials, able to wrestle through and win her way back after winning in Rio. Previous Olympics, went back and won Olympic bronze in Tokyo.
She's come out this second period like she really wants to win this match. She drove Winchester through the zone, got one, and now she gets a takedown, snap down, and go behind. Stretches this match out to 5-zip. Jacarra did a great job the first period, but Helen really exerting her will here into the second period. Amazing person, amazing wrestler. Trying to get back to Paris, be the first woman to make 3 Olympic Games. Wants to come back and get a gold medal like she did in Rio.
Yeah, it would be the first women's freestyle performer at 3 Olympics. Potentially looking to go 3 for 3 in the medal category. And doing it at age 32, the native of Rockville, Maryland. Trying to win her way back. Let's see if Winchester can mount a challenge here. Again, a world championship honor on her resume. Maroulis continues to be the aggressor. Another point on the step out.
Too strong, too strong. Helen Maroulis using a tie-up and pushing Jacarra Winchester through the zone again for another point. Jacarra trying to do what she did in the first period. Put a little pressure on the head, back and forth, unbalance her, maybe open up a shot, but Helen's controlling the wrists, not giving her that opportunity. A lot of hand fighting going on now. Maybe a little bit too much. The official may call that if Maroulis keeps it up.
See the grip up top from Maroulis. Winchester trying to come up with a game plan here to score points aplenty against Maroulis and try to force a third bout in this best of 3, but not looking likely. Taking a peek at the current state of affairs.
Yeah, Maroulis holding that first line of defense, blocking the hands. Then she gets the collar tie, and Jacarra Winchester just not able to clear that tie, that collar tie right there, into a 2-on-1. Pushing her to the edge, Maroulis takes a shot to get down onto the ground so she doesn't get a push-out point here, or doesn't give up one. So she's grounded, no point there.
$6-0 from Maroulis, and just a calm, mature performance. Not sure if we're going to have some blood time here for Maroulis or not. And there's a little cut on the nose, and that's enough to bring out the training staff to apply that, get it stopped, and let her get ready to go again. Another American that has been so stout so often for Team USA. Again, the last time she failed to make a world or Olympic team for the U.S. when she was actually in the tournament was the 2012 Olympic trials. It's been a remarkable run for her, and again, 9 world and Olympic medals, including 3 world championship titles, 3 at the junior level, and of course that historic Olympic gold in Rio, and on the podium again in Tokyo.
Jacarra picking up her activity level. They're going to call her for a little bit too much pawing at the head there. Again, Helen hand fighting, being able to hold those hands off. Jacarra trying to snap, get anything going here, but a little bit too late at this point in time.
And it's got to be frustrating for Winchester, again, with her great wrestling resume and pedigree, and now may have caught Maroulis in the eye again, or at least in the face again after that shot to the nose before.
Bleeding, one eye open. That's a wrestling champion for you right there.
Certainly is. Helen Maroulis has been through the ringer in her career, been battered, injured, persevered, rewarded with Olympic gold, and has the opportunity to potentially do it again as she bests a worthy foe in Jacarra Winchester. Helen Maroulis, the first 3-time Olympian for the United States in women's freestyle wrestling.